We are here for a Cornell Dartmouth game, Ivy League play. Now the 1-1 to bunts, and Parker picks it up, throws to first base to retire Laura, and it's a quick first out for Meg Parker in the Big Red. Parker delivers the 1-0. It's hit into left for another single, and it gets through Weinberg. As Martinelli scores on a double from Karen Shaw. Parker delivers the full count pitch, and he strikes out Maddie DeMoore, and that will end the inning. 7 home runs allowed though on the season. It's the highest amongst the Cornell. The Dartmouth pitchers as Bigby lines one over the head of the center fielder. She rounds first, heading to second, and she is in with a stand-up double. 1-1 pitch is lines down the left field line, fair, and it's going to be extra bases for Martinelli as 1 scores, 2 scores. Coming around third is Miller, who stops, and it'll be a 2-run double for Morgan Martinelli as she extends the lead. Here's the 1-0. Swung on a hit towards the gap in left center field, and it's going to fall for a hit. Wagner comes around to score, and Murray is in with a stand-up double, so Big Red, the big. And here's a payoff pitch to Wiesenkowski. It's popped up, it's hit into the air. Center field going back is Meg Parker, and she makes the catch at the wall. The diminutive Wiesenkowski put quite a charge into that one, but she could not get enough on it. Perfect top of the 5th inning for Maddie Orcutt. Bottom of the 5th inning here, 2 outs. Cornell down to the last stab. Murray hits that one up the middle. It's going to get through. It's a base hit. Coming around to score is going to be Jessica Bigby, and Cornell shrinks the deficit to 12-2. Single and a ground out. Hits that one. That's going to fall into the gap for extra bases. Coming around to score is Parker. Following her is Murray. She's at the play at the plate, and safe at the plate. Kubina advances to third on the throw. Nearly thought about coming home, actually, as the ball got away from Wiesenkowski. And Cornell staying alive here, and Dartmouth just wins the game via the mercy rule, 12-4. So 2 changes in the field for Cornell. It's Tori Tagashi catching, and Kim Dolan in at shortstop. Zoe Hernandez, as in the first game, is the flex player. She will not hit, but will play center field. The first pitch is grounded. Laura grounds it to first, and she beats out the throw. And recorded her 5th homer of the season. She hits that one towards the gap in left center field. It's falling, and it is gone for her 2nd home run of the day. And she opens up a 5-0 lead for her team in the first inning of Game 2 with 1 out. A 3-run home run from Katie McKeeker, her 6th of the season, gives Dartmouth a 5-0 lead. So 1-2 pitch again, and that is over for a strike called, strike 3. Meg Parker gets out of the inning. Tough start here in the top half of the inning. The top half of the first for Cornell gave up 5 runs. And that one slapped through the hole on the left-hand side by Emily Weinberg. A good start for the Cornell offense against Brianna Etheridge. First pitch to Kubina is driven high towards left field. Going back on it is Medill, and she makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's Martinelli on second, Shaw on first. Third base is empty for Maddie DeMoore. She hits that one towards the right center field gap. Going back on it is Hernandez, and it is gone. The 2nd home run in as many innings for Dartmouth. It's Maddie DeMoore with her 1st of the season, and it's a 3-run home run. It extends the Dartmouth lead to 11-0. Dulcie Miller looking for a base hit, but she will not get it as she goes down swinging to end the 2nd inning. Hits that one up the middle, and it will be a base hit, so another leadoff single for the Big Red. Let's do 1 now. That pitch is drilled high in the air. Going back on it is Weinberg, and it is gone. The 3rd home run hit of the day by the Big Green. It's Karen Shaw's 2nd of the season as she drives in 2 on her home run, and she extends the Dartmouth lead to 15-0. There's 1-2, and she swings and tips it into the glove of Tagashi, and that will retire the side.
For Dartmouth in the
in the 3rd innings. 2 Weinberg's going to get her second hit of the day. She drills it up the middle. Kind of an inside-out swing. The ball was inside, but she kind of fought it off and does well to squeeze it in between the second base bag and the second baseman Ward. There she delivers the 0-1. That one's hit pretty high and deep into the air. Like going back on it is left fielder, and it is gone. The first home run of the day for Cornell. Rebecca Cabina, second of the season, gets her team on the board. And after a pretty hard second game, the Big Red finally have something to smile about as Rebecca Cabina hits her second home run of the season and makes it 15-1 for the game. 2 pitch from Etheridge. Tagashi hits that towards the right center field gap, and it's going to fall for an extra base hit. Tagashi will get to second, sliding in. Keeps her hand on the bag as body went past it, and it's a 1-out double for the Big Red catcher. And he swings at that, gets by the first baseman Gooden, and that will score 1 run. Gray coming around for the second, and she is out at the plate. Great relay from Weinberg to Gooden, nails Miranda Gregg at the plate, and that will end the inning. But Taylor Ward came around to score on the RBI single. It's a 1-0 now from Etheridge to Weinberg. She's going to get her third hit of the day. This one's towards the gap, but it's slow, so the center fielder will get to it. Here's the payoff pitch, and that's down the line and fair. Wagner will get a double. Left fielder throws her arms up. Coming around to score is Emily Weinberg, and it is a RBI double for Ivy Wagner in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-2 pitch now to Gooden. It's dribbled up the middle. Shortstop McEachran gets to it and throws, and it goes under the glove of the first baseman Demore. And Wagner will go home and score on the error. And advancing to second base will be Taylor Gooden. Last hope to avoid going 1-3 on the first weekend of Ivy League play. She grounds it to the third baseman Miller, throws over to first base, and that will do it for the game number 2. It's the win for Brianna Etheridge. Meg Parker will take the loss.
The final score of game 2 of today's doubleheader: Dartmouth 16 and Cornell 3.
Final score today will be 16-3 in favor of the Big Green. They sweep Cornell here on a cold day in Ithaca.